Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a case in which the assessing officer made all the inquiries for testing the identity, creditworthiness and genuineness of the investor company by sending all the notices under section 133 subsection 6 and making inquiry by sending the inspector at the address which was the old address of the investor company, in spite of being in the knowledge of the new address given by the assessee and taking a negative view on the basis of the non-compliance of the notice under section 133 subsection 6 by the investor company. So the moot question was that if the assessee proves beyond doubt the triple test of the section 68, then in that case whether only on the basis of non-compliance of section 133 subsection 6 and that too without the mistake of the assessee, whether the addition done under section 68 is justified. This issue has been taken up by the Honorable Raipur ITAT in the case of Income Tax Officer versus Shri Banke Bihari Infracon Private Limited, and this case is reported in 115 ITR Tribunal at page number 223. The date of the judgment is 18th March 2024. In the present case, the assessee has raised share capital of an amount of rupees 2.5 crore during the previous year, for which the case has been picked for scrutiny. And when the assessee was asked to justify the triple test of section 68, the assessee submitted all the documents to justify the identity, creditworthiness and genuineness of the share capital received by the assessee from the investor company. The assessing officer, to verify all these details, sent notices under section 133 subsection 6 to the investor company at the address which was old address of the investor company, although the assessee has intimated the new address to the assessing officer, and the assessing officer has mentioned this fact that the assessing officer was aware of the new address was mentioned in the assessment order. But taking the non-compliance of section 133 subsection 6 notice as the base, the assessing officer went with the making the addition of rupees 2.05 crore. When the matter came to the CIT appeal gave relief to the assessee on 3 grounds. First of all, the assessee plea was that the investor company has invested an amount of rupees 39.99 lakh into another company, that is R, and the assessment proceedings of that company are, the assessing officer has accepted the creditworthiness of the investor company. Second, the plea of the assessee and the ground for giving the relief to the assessee by the CIT appeal was that in the present case, the assessee has proved the source of the amount received by the assessee, because the assessee during the assessment proceedings has submitted the confirmation of the companies to whom the investor company has sold the investments of the investor company to make the investments in the assessee company. So these were the 2 main grounds, and the third ground was that the assessee has intimated the new address to the assessing officer, and in spite of intimating the new address, all the inquiry has been done at the old address. So the CIT appeal gave the relief to the assessee, and when this matter came before the tribunal said that in the present case all the additions have been made on the basis of generalized observations. No sincere attempt has been made by the learned assessing officer to dislodge the documentary evidence filed by the assessee. The learned assessing officer has failed to disprove the explanation of the assessee as regard to its claim having received the genuine share capital by the assessee. the assessing officer has summarily drawn adverse inference against the assessee which is not justified, and the confirmation of the companies to whom the investor company has sold the investment has also been filed by the assessee during the assessment proceedings. So the assessee has proved beyond doubt the source of investment and even the source of investments. So in the present case, the addition under section 68 is not justified. At the end of this deliberation, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Income Tax Officer versus Shri Baki Bihari Infracon Private Limited, and the case has been reported in 115 ITR Tribunal at page number 223, and the date of the judgment is 18th March 2024.